Hey guys and gals, welcome to my channel and welcome to The Hunter, the classic version as it says up here in the upper left corner. As the title says, this is going to be money management. I'm going to go over EMs, GMs, how to get them, how to spend them, so that you can get the best enjoyment out of the game. So the number one thing, the first part is how to get them. First, as you can see here, this green and yellow, if you click on this, this will bring up a menu for you to purchase EMs with money. Actual US dollars, as it says here, USD. So basically what it is, every penny is an EM. It's $4.99 to $500, close enough. And you get a little bit of a discount as you go through and buy more and more and more, if you want to go that way. Alright, so now you're saying, alright, the game is free, I don't want to spend the money. That's fine. So now the next answer is, how else can I get money in this game? There's a couple of ways. One is by competitions. If you go in here, and I'm going to show you one of the competitions that, at least last time I checked, I was leading. These are the competitions that I am in. I haven't started this one. That's why it says NA right here. This one I am in 15th place. And this one I am leading. So let me go into this and show you what the deal is. If you play this and you win, you get 75 EM. And second is 50. And third is 25. For this one, as you can see, I am leading in first place here. And so that's another way. I recommend you go into all of the competitions that you can participate in. You got to read the competitions. They're different for different things. So you may or may not be able to participate. You can obviously join, but let's see. Let's see if there's something unusual here. Let's try pheasants. This is an unusual requirement right here. Hire a pheasant with the longest shot under or equal to 21 meters using bird shot. So that means you need a shotgun and you need bird shot. So if you don't have a shotgun, no sense in going into this competition. But I would suggest you go into the competitions with them in mind and try to win them. As you can see here, I am in a mule deer contest that I am currently in 15th place, and I'm working on improving that. So that's the second way. The first way was purchase. The second way is to do competitions. The third way is actually to go and hunt. And I will be back momentarily. I am going to go into a hunt, and I'm going to go find something, go through the hunt, and I'm going to explain to you what, why, how, when, where, all that good stuff. So hang on with me for a minute, and when I come back, we will do a hunt. Okay, so we're going to start here. This is the hunting lodge. If you played this before, you know in that direction, I believe, no, over there. In that direction is, I'll see a range. I'm not going to say a rifle range or an archery range, it's just a range. You can shoot different distances. In that direction is a shotgun range where they shoot. You can do skeet shooting. But anyway, the reason I want to cover this in here real quick is if you bring up your inventory, you're going to set yourself up to hunt what you are going for. Like I am going for a mule deal, so all I really need is the 243. I'm going to take my 357 just in case if I need it for close range, and I'm going to take the bow just in case I need it for really close range too. Something to keep in mind, if you're doing a deer competition, I would recommend you use the 243, and the only reason I would recommend it is considered the starter rifle, so your ammo never goes away. Everything else is a consumable ammo. As you can see, I only have 3 arrows left out of the 10. So I have an extra 10 here with the dog. My clothing. You're going to eventually want camo clothing so you can hunt better. I'm going to put that there. That is a tree stand, just in case I need it for something. I'm going to carry it with me. And that's going to be what I'm going to take to go out and do a mule deer hunt. And once I find a mule deer, I will come back and I will cover the hunt. And I will show you about the money that's involved with after you kill the animal. So hang on for a little bit. And when I come back, we'll address that. All right? See you in a minute. Okay, guys, we are back. And I don't know if you can see, but that black dot in the middle is a white-tailed buck. You might see him a little better here. And there's your stats on him in the upper right. 65 to 95 kilograms, 80 to 160 in the points. And we are going to take him down from right there. I can wait. I can wait till I get a good shot. That was a pretty good shot. He ran off, but we got a good shot on him. So now we go do some tracking. Here we go. Blood. Lung heart. That's a good hit, so that means he didn't go too far. So we're going to get the dog to go after it. And I'm going to go after it behind the dog. Well, we start off in front of it and end up behind it. I don't want that one because she's going the wrong way. I want this one because of the blood stain. And he went off this way. And like I said, we shouldn't have to go too up. Didn't go far at all. You hear the dog already. Alright, and this is the third way to make money. And I don't see the wound, but he didn't go far. Okay, so we got shoulder blade, left lung, scored 124. Okay, now this is where you make your money too. I can taxidermy the animal for 10 EM or almost 2,000 GM. The only reason you're going to want to taxidermy an animal is A, if you have a lodge. B, if it's a huge animal. In this case, this is not that big. I mean, it's decent size, but it's not huge. So I'm just going to sell it off and make the $63. So that's the third way that you make money. What I would suggest for the deer and the pheasant on this map, try to hunt only the males, the bucks or the male pheasants. The bucks will give you, like you see, $63, 40, 50, 60, maybe even 70. So this guy wasn't huge, but he wasn't a small. Was no means he was small. The pheasants, the females will only give you about $2, $3, $4, $5. So they're not really worth it. If you have to buy ammo, it's going to cost you $64. I think it's 64 G. I think it's 64 GM to purchase. Let's find out here real quick. Let's go here. Let's go store, ammo, and it doesn't really matter because I think it's all the same. Okay, so it's 85 GM, 68 GM. It depends on the ammo you're buying. Most of them are 68. If we go to handgun ammo, they're all 68. If we go to bows, some of them are 100, but most of them are 68. So you figure in rounding off, we're talking 70 GM for ammo. So that's why I tell you use the 243, because that ammo automatically regenerates because it's a starter weapon. If you don't use the 243, you find another gun you like, keep in mind, with 10 shots, you got to make at least 68 GM in order to be able to break even with the ammo. So I just got like, what was it, 63 on that guy? So my next shot, I'm going to be making money off of it. So let's go back to the game. So, okay, so let's just recap, and I'm going to go over the spending part now. First, we're going to talk about the purchasing. One, you can literally buy EM for currency, for real life money, which is approximately a penny per EM. It gets a little bit better if you buy in larger quantities. Two, join competitions. You can get EM in competitions. Some of them, you got to read what it says. Some of them just give you trophies. Some of them give you EM. Some of them give you GM. So you got to read what you're going to get from the deal when you do the competitions. And you got to obviously take first, second, or third. Okay, thirdly, the other way to make money is to be careful about what you're shooting. Don't shoot does, mule deer, and the white-tailed deer. Do not pay anything when you get rid of them. You can taxidermy them if you want, but you can't make any GM out of them. Go for the males. Pheasants on this map, the females will give you 2, 3, 4, 5 GM per bird, somewhere in that neighborhood, maybe 6, maybe 7, but that's probably about it. The male birds will give you 20, 30, 35, somewhere around there. They'll give you more GM, so three male birds will pay for your ammo, more or less. Whereas you could kill 10 females and still be about, 10, 15, 20 GM in a hole. The feral hogs on this map, you can take out either. The guys pay more, but the females will pay enough that they will cover their cost in ammo and make you a small profit. Let's see, what else is on this map? Bobcats. Gender doesn't matter. They pay 20 to 30 a pop. Same thing with the coyotes. Doesn't matter the gender. They'll pay 20 to $30 a pop. So you got to play around with the other maps and the other species to find out what will give you better money. Now, as far as spending the money, go through your weapons and find out what you want. Meaning, what gun will hunt the most animals that you want to hunt that the 243 does not cover. So, like if you want to go bison hunting or polar bear hunting, the 243 doesn't cover those animals. You're going to probably want to go for a 308 caliber or another large gun like that. Consider getting a bow of some kind, whether it's a recurve bow or a compound bow like I have. You can get the recurve bow. The recurve bow has the least amount of spook distance. If I shoot a gun, for example, you're going to hear it hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of yards away, and that will scare an animal and make them run. Depending, on how loud it is, but they will make them run. Whereas with a bow, I shoot a bow. If you're 50, 60 yards away, you may not even hear me shoot it. Or if you do, it will be just like maybe a quick little twang in the background. So it won't really spook the animals as much. You want to use a bow, that's great. It'll keep the spook radius down, but it will also cause you to spend more money on calls to get animals close enough to you to shoot. So the good and the bad with that is it's going to cost more money in the long run, but the bow will keep you from spooking other animals around you. First thing I would work for is probably the bow and the calls that you're going to need to get the bow call to do it, just so you have short range, low noise weapon. The second thing I would recommend is a high caliber gun. Okay, and now we're going to recap this one more time. 3 ways to make money. 1, buy EM with cash. 2, go into competitions that give EM or GM as a reward, and obviously try to win. 3, when you're out in the field hunting, be selective of what you're hunting and take your time and make a quality shot. And how do you manage your money? How to spend your money? Obviously, number 1, try to use the 243 as much as you can for whatever you're hunting. The 243 is the starter gun. It will automatically give you back your ammo, so you don't have to purchase new ammo for the 243. And number 2, like I said, make the quality shot so you don't have to use multiple bullets to kill something, and you won't have to spend a lot of time tracking them down. Like this deer that I killed, I went over to it. All it did was go over the hill and die. I think I walked 30, 40 yards before I was able to get him. If you don't make a quality shot, you could be chasing them around the map for days. Well, I'll leave you on that note, and everybody out there, have a great one. And don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, set your alerts, and yeah, do all that good stuff for me, huh? Talk to you soon, guys. Bye-bye.